How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing a review and installation of this Lamtto DC16 3-inch front and rear dash camera. So we'll open the box. It comes with a quick user guide. It comes with a mount for your front camera. So next we have our rear facing camera, and this comes with an 18-foot cord, and the camera itself records in 1080p. We have our 11.5-foot charging cord. Here's our front facing camera. This records in 4K. It does come with a 64 gigabyte SD card to save all your footage on, and you get this little micro SD stick that you can put your SD card in and plug this into your computer. A little tool to pull panels off your car, and these are little stickies for your cord. And then we have our user manual, and this will tell you everything you need to know about this camera. So let's talk about some of the key features of this nice camera. It is equipped with G-sensor technology, and what that means is when it senses enough G-force, it will automatically lock and save the video footage for you, which is great for insurance claims. This camera loop records, so if nothing has happened in the time frame that this memory chip gets filled up, it will automatically start re-recording over your old footage, so you never have to worry about this thing not taking video footage while you're driving. So this camera has a built-in battery, so when you park your car at night or during the day while you're at work, it will continue recording, giving you some extra security. This has 5G Wi-Fi connectivity, and you can connect to the dash cam through the mobile app. The mobile app name is Vidder, and once you connect to the app, you can view, download, and even share your videos. So now let's get into the installation process. Take this off the front camera lens. So now we can take our front facing camera and the mount that goes onto our windshield, and this piece will slide into this part of the camera. Just push it down so it locks in. And now we can remove this plastic piece over the suction cup. And to adjust this, it has a unlock and lock position. So we're going to want to unlock this, and we will install it. And twist that to the lock position. You want to make sure you install this where it's not obstructing your view of driving the vehicle. Over on this side, you have this little adjuster you can loosen up. So go ahead and loosen that up, and then you can angle your camera in the position that you want, and then just tighten it up. Go ahead and locate your power port. Plug this in. So what you're gonna do is just run your cord wherever you can. I can't really pop any panels off on the front of this dash, but you can see I popped the side panel off right here, as well as my side pillar panel, and I'm running the cord up and through all that, and I'm just gonna tuck it up underneath the headliner, just so the cord will run right down to the camera. On the top of your camera, you can see it says DC. I'm just gonna plug this in right there. Take our rear facing camera, make sure you peel that red piece off that sticks to your window, as well as this piece that's covering the lens. And this I'm just going to stick right in the center of the window. This is a 360-degree rotating camera. So I didn't record the installation process of running this cord to the front because every single vehicle is different. But every car has panels like this one that can pop off. You can get behind, and then you can just tuck the wire up underneath your weather seal of your doors. And as you can see, I ran it all the way to the front, back up underneath that panel, and now it's plugged into the camera. All right, and we got some power. Well, this goes through. If you click this up button, you can see it brings up the rear camera with the front. So you can do that and have the rear facing camera. Very nice quality. I'm really impressed with the quality of these cameras. So here's a quick clip of me driving through my town. This is the front facing camera in 4K. Very nice quality. You can see it picks up on everything very nicely. And this is the rear facing camera, which is 1080p. So as you can see from both these videos, very high quality cameras. It's definitely not going to miss anything if you get in an accident. So how you access all the options on this camera, click this button that says menu. And you can see you have all these different settings. You can change the setting on the G sensor. They recommend the middle, so that's where I leave it. You can turn the parking monitor on and off, take access to Wi-Fi. And if you click menu again, it's where you find your date and time, language, and all your other stuff. And to get out of the settings, click menu again. So I've tested this camera out for a few weeks, and I must say it's good quality. The video footage is absolutely amazing. If you'd like to pick one of these cameras up, I will make sure to put the link down in the description. If you found this video useful, if you could give it a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button.